Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. Yes, this is Power Book 3, Raising Kanan Season 2. This episode is titled Sleeping Dogs. A surprise encounter with Howard leaves Kanan rattled. Rack tries to expand into new territory, but when an associate and valuables go missing, she is reunited with an old adversary. Lou continues to butt heads with Crown, and I'm really interested in seeing where that's going to go because we were cut off from that, and you know why. But guys, I want to let you know that this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap. I am going to spoil this thing up, down, left, right, in, and out. As if you've already seen it, you have been warned, and if you happen to like this video, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, helping me reach my next milestone of 50,000 subscribers. And guys, I really love this episode, seriously, from beginning to end. I don't know, this may be my favorite episode throughout the whole season so far, and I know we're just at episode 3, but I gotta tell you, Marvin was hilarious. I was laughing at him during his angry session meeting. I was laughing at him towards the end when they were confronting Unique about Juliana, and also the money. I was laughing my ass off this whole time at Marvin, and I know that he wasn't even trying to be funny. I don't know. I just had a good time with this. But yeah, it was a great episode, and I was sad. I was heartbroken. If you saw my recount from last week, you saw my face. I was looking like this, all sad because, you know, Rock had, eliminated Scrap. And I just did not agree with that decision. I don't think anybody did. And so that's where we're picking up things now. Well, not at the very beginning of the episode, but those were one of the cliffhangers that I was really eager to get into this week. But real quick before we do, I just want to do a little self-pubbing. I was part of a roundtable interview with Africa. I was able to talk to all my eps who plays Howard, Malcolm Howard, and also, oh my gosh, I forgot, dude that plays Kanan. Makai Curtis. It slipped my mind that quick. If you want to, there's a link down to that in the description box of this video on my channel, so go ahead and check that out. But before we go there, we have to start right here with Juliana. And man, she is into that TV program right there. And before this popped off, I was saying to myself, okay, she's obviously about to get robbed. I did see the trailer and I know that the money did come up missing, but I had no idea who it was. And I was just saying to myself, okay, I hope that she doesn't die. And by looking at this, I'm like, okay, I know that they're going to take all the money. I'm like, Juliana is not paying attention at all. They can probably go back there and, just steal a bag of chips or something like that without her paying attention. But I was like, of course, they're not there for that. They wouldn't be giving all this screen time if somebody was just trying to spend a bag of chips. Because even before this, the little boys in there trying to, look at some Playboy, Hustler magazines and all that. And so I was really eager to see how this was going to play. I was like, okay, this is the scene where she's going to get robbed. And then the gun pulls up right here. And I had no idea who this was. And I thought that she was dead. I'm like, damn, she's about to get shot. This is going to be the end for her. But no, it is Unique. And I was like, wow, I don't think he's dumb enough to kill her. But I'm really curious to see, how this is going to play out. And what's crazy is I can't remember if I said it on my channel or when I was on Lamont's channel last week talking about this episode, like, okay, what is Unique going to do now? Are they going to write him out the show? I mean, Joey Badass, I mean, he is a popular figure in entertainment. And so is this the end of his run, or they're going to try to keep milking this cow? And, I don't know as far as numbers and ratings if people are tuning in just to see him. Maybe so. I don't know the guy like that other than him popping up in a few other roles. I covered the Netflix short film that was came out last year on my channel, so y'all can go check that out. But I didn't know where they was going to do with his character, but he's here now with this gun, and so it's clear that he's going to be there for a while, I'm thinking. And I thought Juliana was dead. I thought she was dead. I thought that was over, but I'm glad that she's still here, as we see at the end of the episode. But I love this right here. It is the next day, and we got Kanan, and we got Malcolm, and we got Kanan, and we got Howard. And I'm just like, man, I'm loving this. I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, don't prolong this. Don't take no long ass time to get it off your chest, because he's gonna be like, Kanan, I just want to tell you that I am your father. And then a bullet comes and he just, I'm like, no, like, what were you about to say? I kept thinking that was going to happen, man. My corny ass. And I don't know why he looking cockeyed right there. I just got a bad frame. But he's like, should I tell him? I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm teasing. But he told him, the only thing I disagree with here, I'm just like, bro, you should have gave him the papers. The paternity results, the papers, the Maury papers. I'm like, you had them last time. You gave it to Rock, and then she threw it on the ground. And I think I remember him walking off. Maybe he didn't pick them up, but that's stupid. If you're gonna go, I can't remember exactly. I don't think Rock picked up the papers, and it would be dumb as hell to leave them there for just any random person to pick up. And you're trying to hide all this from Burke anyway, so you wouldn't. I can't remember what happened to the paternity papers after Rock threw them on the ground or not. If he picked them up or left them there, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. But that was the only thing that bothered me right here. And what was funny too, he's like, "I'm your father." Kanan like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah, he was laughing. And I mean, seriously though, like I would respond the same way, other than probably cussing that person out, like, "What the fuck? Get away from me, weirdo." Because he thought DEFCON was his daddy this whole time. And so now he finally knows. And I'm just thinking like, man, Omar, you should have gave him the papers, and that could have just sealed the deal, because Kanan could have just went home to his mama and be like, "Yeah, he crazy or whatever, but hi, here's the results, mama. You've been lying to me. I want the 40s, everything." I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, I just felt he should have gave him the papers or whatever. So that was a missed opportunity right there. Now, this scene, they trying to expand, and to be honest with you, I don't really care about that. I don't even remember who this other guy is over here. Marvin kind of sounded smart, like he using his brains, talking about, hey, wait, we making big decisions too fast. But that ain't really nothing happened in this scene. But what I want to talk about next though is your girl Juke. She can sing. She sounds beautiful. And I forgot that she is an artist, or in real life, to my understanding. I could be wrong there, but I know she did be singing, and she was singing this episode. So I like that they're showing her acting, her great acting talents, and also her vocal skills. So shout out to Miss Haley Kilgore right there. But I gotta say, I like both sides of this. It sucks that Juke kind of got her feelings hurt right here, but I see the side where Camacho is coming from, Crown Camacho, and unfortunately, he is telling the truth. However, I do like the way that Lou is coming to defend his niece, because he's like, look, this is my niece right here. Watch the way you talk to her, because even though Crown Camacho is correct in what he's saying, his delivery could have been much better. I mean, it would have been fine if Juke was an adult, but Juke is still a child. You know what I'm saying? If she has 7 more years on her or something, you can, be a bit more honest. But I do like the way Lou was coming through, just like, bro, you're not just going to objectify her, and just make sure you talk to her in the correct way, the correct tone, with some respect and dignity and all of that. The only thing I disagree with Juke is she was just saying, oh, so y'all want me to look like a hoochie. No, you don't necessarily have to look like a hoochie to sell. And I completely understand where Juke is coming from, as far as her saying, like, this is me and I want to be me. And Juke, you can be you. You can be you, and you don't have to be a hoochie, but that doesn't mean that you still don't need a makeover. Okay? Because I'm just saying you do. Like, your voice is beautiful, and you are beautiful. And like, y'all, like, if you have not looked up Haley Kilgore is a beautiful young woman. Bam, look at that. This sister is beautiful, and you cannot see it. You cannot see it, in this show, unfortunately. But yeah, here you go right here. This is a beautiful young woman. Beautiful young woman. And you can't, that's Juke. Haley. She's very, very pretty. And so this is what your boy Crown Camacho and Lou wanted to bring, in the studio. And yeah, again, I'm just saying, you don't have to look like a hoochie. I called her Zook. You don't have to look like a hoochie Juke to, sell yourself. You just need a makeover, because I mean, this shirt is whack. And I know you're young, you don't have no money. You can't be just doing it like Rock does, but I'm just saying, And so that's just kind of sucks that she kind of got her feelings hurt, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And I understand all sides to a degree. Y'all, and this is where I started laughing right here. Marvin always got some type of food or something. Last time he had some Frito chips. This time he have a donut. And he finally gets to speak. And while I was making a joke talking about Miss Renee wants him, at first I was like, maybe she don't, because she was really playing, being mean to him now. But calling, and he finally spoke, and she called him, oh, that's openly aggressive. And I was laughing my ass off. Later on, look at her. She kind of pissed off. She annoyed and all this, but at least he opened up and everybody's taking it in. And I don't have the images, but he was saying, oh yeah, I'm openly attractive. And she, openly aggressive. And, you know, I like he backed off and she was just smiling. I wish I had them images. I don't know what happened to him, but she was all in here with it. You know what I'm saying? And so that was nice right there. And so hopefully this does pop off into fruition, you know, some type of relationship between them two, because I would really like that. You guys let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure you agree with me, but you know, all that. And you know, Famous out here smoking these cigarettes, trying to sell these tapes. He lets Kanan know that Scrap is dead. And right here, I'm liking that Kanan's character is so different from the first season. In the first season, I couldn't stand his character. He was as dumb as Tariq, making all these stupid decisions from the original Power Show. I'm just like, damn, Kanan, sit your ass down. You're doing too much. But, you know, Kanan is really thinking these things through this season, the second season, and I really like that. And with this information that Famous is giving him, I think he's realizing that, okay, my mom is full of crap. She does nothing but lie. Because he already feels that he's being lied to about his dad. And then he's like, wait a minute, why didn't my mom tell me that Scrap was dead, that he committed suicide? I don't believe that. And I like his acting right here too, because it's really affecting him. Now I understand Famous is in a tight spot right now as well, you know, because he doesn't have a place to stay. But he's like, bro, I don't mean to be that insensitive, but can we still please focus on the living person, which is me right here? And I mean, you know, that is a bit insensitive, you know what I'm saying? But Kanan's like, he real effed up about this, you know, that Scrap is dead. You know, and not only that he's dead, that his mom did not tell him, you know, and so everybody's dealing with something in some way, shape, or form, and I'm loving it all. I'm loving it all. But right here is where Rock determines that the money is gone. And I was like, okay, do you think Juliana took the money or do you think somebody else? I mean, we know at the end, she kind of, well, not at the end, she kind of thought, you know, Juliana took the money, but she realized what was going on. And so that's cool because, you know, I want that relationship to flourish too. I like Juliana. Boy, Lou is up here not calling her back. He's texting her, or she's texting him, excuse me. And he's like, nah, I got some work to do. But I'm tripping, y'all. I do have the image right here. I'm tripping. I forgot it was 2 scenes. But yeah, I'm liking this. She's a beautiful woman as well. I like Marvin's energy. You know, he's very charming and all that. Got swag and, you know, getting close right here. And look at her. All right, you know, I'm going to head out of here. You know, I know I'm Miss Overly Attractive and all that. That was funny. Like, nigga, please, you know. But he backing off and look at her. Yeah. Oh, Marvin, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you next week. Oh, I wouldn't mind tapping that ass. That's what she thinking too. Y'all know I'm I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it's just, yeah, she, you know, we knew where this is going. Look at her. That's what's up right there. She's like, He an asshole, but he's still fine. I wouldn't mind. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what the deal is. Y'all know what the deal is. Now, this was a trip right here, too. This is why Marvin was so funny. I wouldn't blame him myself, this guy. We're going to come back to him. And also, Kanan doing dumb stuff, going in there and stealing. I wonder if he going to get caught. But, you know, we saw that's how, you know, he was selling those Famous tapes later on. Can't lie, that was kind of smart, though. I was kind of smart, but we're going to come back to that, too. Here they are trying to make out their plan and all that. And I'm like, man, you know, still keep the tapes. You know, you never know what you can do with them later on. I mean, don't just throw them away. Put them in a trash bag or a grocery bag and put them in a corner somewhere. I didn't agree with that at all. And y'all, I do not care about Burke. I was like, can we just get through this? I mean, I know I just don't care about her and her story. Y'all let me know. But yeah, they selling the rock, they selling the crack, and you know, the cops pulled up and you know, all that. Now, what is weird to me is either she is extremely cocky and arrogant, or I don't know what's going on because she is acting like she's been doing this for such a long time. I like the song. I'm just thinking to myself, Omar Dorsey, the guy in the back with the blazer on. I'm just saying, like, if it's just weird to me, if she had all this skill and this talent and this voice for this long, why do you need Crown and Lou to make her an artist? Like, why didn't you do that on your own if you have so many connections? Maybe you wasn't all the way tied into the music industry like that, but it just seemed like you wasn't that interested in your niece, I believe, is the relation they have until somebody else wanted to sign her. I don't know, maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way, but you guys can let me know what you think. But this right here was so stupid for Rock to do when she comes up here. I understand she's mad and irate, but why are you having these type of conversations when they can easily hear what was going on in the other room? And especially Lou knows that as well. He could have been like, look, these walls, the doors are not soundproof. We need to go have this conversation downstairs or like completely away from them, because we see what happened later on, because Crown approached Rock talking about, hey, you can wash all your money in the music studio, you know? So this was really stupid to me, because Crown heard everything. Crown Camacho, I mean, he probably already knew, but still, that wasn't smart to me at all. Now, this is what I was talking about right here. That was so funny to me when Marvin, first of all, I like our old bro, he didn't back down for Marvin. And I was like, Marvin, please don't beat somebody ass that's in a wheelchair. That's really low. That's really low. But old dude was like, I got shot 7 times and I'm still here. I don't know if that was some 50 Cent reference or something like that. But yeah, we can't be having customers pissing and shitting in the elevator. Why would you want to do that? They need to get their ass whooped for that and just kicked out. There's no excuse for that or whatever. And people rude anyway, man. Let the dude in the wheelchair get on the elevator. Like, damn. But I don't blame him. But I was laughing my ass off. I'm thinking, okay, don't beat his ass. But Marvin, like, let me try this breathing thing. And it worked. I hear you. I'm going to help you out. And I'm laughing. This was funny to me. I was laughing my ass off doing this whole scene right here. So y'all let me know if y'all thought the breathing technique, worked as well. Now, we got a nice little smashing session right here that it seemed okay, but, Howard said the wrong things and hurt her feelings. That came out all the way wrong. I don't really have much of an opinion there, but she was offended. Like, it don't matter, because at least my son know that I'll die for him and all that. And I was trying to think, like, where was she trying to go with that conversation anyway? Y'all let me know. She also shot a jab at him because he wasn't there for Kanan, but at the same time, he didn't know. So I kind of just found that interesting as well. Y'all let me know what you think. Now, right here, I love the fact that right after Juke left, Rock came in, and she did some good acting right here talking about Raquel, trying to play it out. But Kanan's, look, he know his mama full of crap. He know that she full of shit. Look at him. He know that she lying. She trying her best with this little Kool-Aid smile on. And, it was interesting. She had this red jacket on earlier. She was bright as hell standing outside by those white buildings. I was like, my goodness gracious. But he know what the deal is. He know that she's lying. He know that she's full of shit. And I wonder if that's going to come back and bite her in the ass later on. I'm really eager to see. Now, this was weird to me. This was filler. Like, he was about to go up there and talk to Rock, but then he's just like, hey, I got a friend or I got a cousin that may have, some extra buildings. It ain't Jamaica Suites, but this just seemed weird. This was the only weird scene to me that just seemed like it was some ad lib and they just, I don't know, needed to fill in some space. I don't know. That was just weird right there. But I wonder how this is going to play out. She's like, look, Lou is not here, but he's trying to get Lou out of the music business. He take off his glasses, so he's serious. And I think this is the first time we've seen him without his glasses, without his shades. But he's trying to buy Lou out. And he was like, hey, I know what you're doing. You can wash the money in my entertainment business. Everybody wins. I don't see the issue. No, I do. I don't see the issue that Crown is having with Lou anyway, as far as making, yeah, he made... Has Lou, well, yeah, Lou has lost the money with Famous. So I guess that's the only reason. And then he doesn't like Omar Dorsey, that deal. He didn't like how that went down. But Rock didn't have that much time for him, So I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to play out as well. Because, yeah, that's pretty serious. So y'all let me know what you think too. But now we have Juke hunting down her mom with the interesting haircut. And let's go ahead and focus on that a while. I'm just really thinking, okay, she must have had a horrible life. That's why she gave up Juke and she turned it around. Apparently, she's in church, or at least they're trying to present us with that, paint that picture. But just because you go to church does not mean you're a saint. But Juke got cold feet. And I was really happy to see how I thought they was going to converse. I really did. She's singing. And damn, she got, the deer in the headlight just caught her. Oh, who are you? And I think the mother knows who it is. She has to, because she wouldn't have looked like this. Like, oh, damn, that is my daughter that I abandoned when I was a much younger, I'm pretty sure that she knows, because if it was just some random black girl, hey, come on in. You want to sing with us? So for her to look like this, I think she recognized her in some way. Y'all let me know what you think, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. But Warrell, like, hey, man, Unique called me. He want to meet. And Rock looks pissed, as I would. And they go in here, and they meet up with Unique. And again, y'all, this is where Marvin was making me laugh. I was laughing my behind off watching him. And to be honest with you, while this scene was a bit intense, it also didn't make sense. I'm with Marvin. He's like, hey, I'm out the business. You won. You know, you framed me and all that. I just want peace. I just want you to leave me alone. Marvin coming through with all the jokes, talking about, wait a minute, you want peace, yet you rob us? What kind of peace is that? I swear I took it back like 3-4 times as I was just laughing because it was just funny, the delivery, everything. It was just funny to me. But it don't make, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? That don't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. Y'all let me know what you think. And then here, I'm glad that Howard is here. I'm glad that you know, Malcolm is here. Hey, I remember, man, you shot me. You know, I ain't gonna rat out my son. I'm just trying to beat her. That's perfect. That's perfect. And so it's out there. The only thing, again, that bothers me is he did not give him the freaking paternity papers. Paternity results. Why didn't he do that? And I know Kanan believes him too. Look at his face. He believes him. He believes him. And I'm loving the way that's going to play out right there. And so, of course, I want to see how that's going to pick up. Also, it's Scrap talking about he committed suicide. No, Kanan knows that's BS. So he knows his mama is lying on two fronts right now. But like Crown Camacho also said, you know, hey, Lou would, you know, kill me if he knew I stepped to you like this. And then we got to see how Juke is going to end up with her mom and how that comes. I mean, I'm interested. Only story I don't care about, like I said, is Burke. I just, you know, she met up with an old colleague, and y'all, I didn't even talk about that because I just didn't care, you know. But it was a great episode, y'all. I really did like it. This show is, besides the original Power show, this one right here may be the best. I think most people was looking forward to Forrest, the one with Tommy, the most, and that ended up being the most disappointing, to be honest with you. I mean, it wasn't just trash, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying book 3 or book 2, and so. I'm really liking this, guys. You guys let me know what you think. And I also, another story point that I'm looking forward to is Marvin and Miss Renee at the therapy anger management session class. But guys, that is just my opinion, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, helping me reach my next milestone of 50,000 subscribers. Go check out my roundtable interview if you haven't already. Let me go ahead and show you what that looks like right here. If on my homepage, if you go down, interviews, it's right there. And just other stuff you'll get on my channel if you subscribe. Movie reviews, spoiler movie reviews, series reviews, weekly movie news roundup show, interviews, TV shows I'm covering right now is Mike Tyson on Hulu, She-Hulk, of course, Raising Kanan, Rap Shit, P-Valley, some reactions, and all that good stuff. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.